But I want, Michelle, thank you so much. And to Mr. and Mrs. Bond, thank you for your home. What a gracious and lovely place to have this event. Thank you very much. To all of you, welcome. I'm thrilled to be here. I'm thrilled that you're here. Actually, I'm thrilled that Mike Montanan's here. He's one of our great friends that comes out of Southern Nevada, Las Vegas, former mayor of North Las Vegas, now trying and running in the great race for governor. Welcome, Mike. You know, I think in today's day and age, there's a lot of people who say the Republican Party is dead, that Republicans in Nevada are dead. I hear Democrats saying they're listening to our last will and testament all the time. Well, folks, let me tell you, I think we're going to give them a testament to our will. You know, when we passed through this last election period last year, we didn't do so well. Republicans lost at a lot of levels, and but none of us need to hang our head in shame. We just have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do to pull together to become a Republican Party that we know we are, that we can get elected because we stand for something. You know, we heard all about the change coming with President Obama. Well, folks, I'm tired of that change. That change in Nevada has resulted in the highest unemployment I've ever seen, and I will tell you, if they start messing with our health care, we're all in trouble. We don't believe in that as Republicans. We don't believe in bigger government, intrusive government. Government doesn't belong, you know, in our medicine cabinets or in our doctor's office, deciding just what we need to do for our own health care. That's between you, me, and the doctor, or yourself and your doctor, whatever we decide. But when you look down at the state of Nevada, we are a very unique state. We're really, really fortunate to be Nevadans. When you look at the rest of the world, you look just to our west in California. Now, I know there's some people from California here, and my apologies. But we all can't be perfect. Some of us can't. But Nevada has seen some very, very difficult economic times. And we're seeing those economic times. Now, I know I've got some good friends and colleagues from the legislature here. We just came through the legislative session. Now, unfortunately, too many Democrats have never listened to either John F. Kennedy or Ronald Reagan when they said you don't raise taxes in a recession. Folks, our unemployment is rising, and it's rising because of the Buckley-Horsford 2009 billion-dollar tax increase in the legislature. I submitted a budget to them twice. Both times it was balanced without a tax increase. When I ran for this office, I promised you I would run government within its means. I would run it keeping my promise not to raise your taxes. I cut the spending. Folks, this is not about taxes. This is about spending. And there are far too many people that we have now elected in this legislature that want to spend your dollars. And even 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, we were seeing a turn in the economy. And today, unemployment over 13%. Thousands of our friends, and some may even be family, are either living paycheck to paycheck or wondering if the paycheck they've got today is their last paycheck. Well, folks, we need to focus like a laser beam on creating jobs, bringing more tourists to the state of Nevada. That's the way we're going to improve our economy. It isn't going to come from stimulus money that goes to government programs that don't create jobs, that don't create that economy. We've got our work cut out for us in this state. And as I said, unemployment, 13%, over 13%. 107 today, 179,300 of that have lost their jobs. If unemployment were a city by itself, in the state of Nevada, it'd be the 4th largest city in our state. We're burning through $40 million a week in unemployment insurance benefits. We really have to put these people back to work. We have to get our economy going again. And that means you don't tax the back of businesses and small businessmen who are working to put people to work. This legislative session saw an increase in the business tax, the employee tax, the doubling of that. Businesses today are finding it harder and harder to keep their doors open. You know, in our street, in our communities, and in our streets of almost every community, there are businesses that we see for sale, going out of business, closed, and that number is increasing. And this week you'll see even that number of unemployment start to rise again. And thank the Buckley-Forster 2009 tax increase in the legislature for that. It's not about keeping social services going. It's about keeping people employed. We need to really stand up as Republicans. We're Republicans. We're proud of that small government, low taxes, non-intrusive government. We stand for something. When I ran for governor, I promised you I would raise your taxes. We live in our means and we're going to keep doing that. Because if we don't stay that course, we'll end up like our good friends in California. Unable to meet the spending appetite they've had for years and years. Because people don't have the excess money today to fund the level of government spending that some of our friends in the legislature want to continue doing. This is why it's critical for you to be here tonight. And when I heard there were 24 walk-ins off the street that just wanted to come join us who are activists and become part of this active Republican Party, I'm excited because that's the future, folks. That's what we're going to do. We're reaching out to people who, before this, weren't really actively involved. You know, they stood on the sidelines and thought somebody else was going to do the work that many of you have been doing day in and day out. And now we get this new energy, this new resource of people coming to help us do this job. That tells me one thing. This next election cycle is going to be a Republican cycle because people are standing up for what they believe now. They've seen it. And I'm very proud of you as Republicans. We have, as I said, our work cut out for us. We have a long way to go. This is not going to be easy. We've got a real machine that was paid for in the last election by some of the Democratic candidates who didn't have to run, and they had the excess money, and now we are having to do it with resources of volunteers. And volunteers are far more important than money. Volunteers can do more than money can buy. And as I look around here and I see many people I've known for many, many years, I'm so thrilled to see the excitement in your eyes. I'm so thrilled to see the enthusiasm in your voice. I'm so thrilled to see you get in there and say, we are Republican Party, and we are, because that's our future, folks. We can do this. We will do this. We have to contribute what we can to the party, and if it isn't our time and our energy, please try to get money. Because somehow we have to pay the light bills. And I've always tried to think, you know, I can get out there and play the crank, but they're going to keep the lights on. We have